The City of Sydney Council has referred to its Indigenous Board concerns about a statue inscription, claiming Captain James Cook discovered Australia. The Cook statue in Hyde Park has been criticised for ignoring tens of thousands of years of Indigenous history in Australia. Its inscription reads, "Discovered this territory, 1770." Quote, however, councillors have warned against reducing to discussion of Aboriginal dispossession to a narrowly focused culture war. The ABC broadcaster and Indigenous editor, Stan Grant, this week called for the statue to stay but the inscription to be changed. He said it was a fiction that spoke to the emptiness and invisibility of Indigenous Australians. Lachlan Macquarie was no humanitarian. His own words show he was a terrorist. Read more. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, defending Australia Day this week, said it is also a day we honour Indigenous Australians, Grant wrote in a piece for the ABC. If he is serious, then what could be more apt than to correct a monument that tells us, still, that in 1770 we did not exist? The debate has sparked comparisons with the United States and the removal of statues of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. It also comes as Victorian councils move to change Australia Day to a more culturally appropriate date. The City of Sydney Council said early on Wednesday it was still considering whether to refer the matter to its Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander board. But it confirmed, just before midday, that it had informally referred the issue to the board, and requested it be placed on the agenda at their next meeting. The councillor Jess Scully cautioned against diverting the debate about Indigenous dispossession and colonisation into a culture war over one statue. She said a broader discussion about the invisibility of Indigenous Australians across the city needed to be had. Scully lamented the near-complete absence of statues commemorating Indigenous figures in Sydney. It's about actually saying and showing and having markers of the fact that Aboriginal people were here and are here, always was, always will be Aboriginal land.